Romance always makes any relationship much sweeter. And yes, it pays a lot when you are a sweet boyfriend. Girls, no matter how mature they are, fall in love with men who know a thing or two about romance, even if this doesn't come naturally for most guys. But being romantic is a skill that can be learned and improved, so don't fret. If you really want your girl to fall in love with you every single day, then you have to give her the romance she deserves. So how exactly should you exercise romance? Here are 10 easy and foolproof ways to be romantic to your girlfriend. 1. Surprise her. Girls love surprises. They often say they don't like to be caught off guard, but once they are surprised, especially with an unexpected present or deed, they just go head over heels. Surprises need not be lavish, though you may want to do a sweet deed such as a home-cooked meal or a card saying how much you love her even when there's no occasion. She'll just love you even more because of these efforts. 2. Always be thoughtful. Every woman wants to be reminded about how beautiful she is, or how she inspires you as a romantic partner. Hence, be thoughtful about these by saying her best qualities out loud. You may also want to be on the lookout for her welfare. This can be by texting that she takes care of herself on the way to work, or not to stress out too much, and that you're always there for her. She keeps these messages not just in her inbox, but also in her heart. 3. Consider what makes her smile first. This somehow correlates with surprises. When making plans, both surprises and not, consider what makes her heart skip first. You cannot just take her to a horror movie when you know she doesn't like horror flicks, or surprise her with something you're not sure she'd take pleasantly. As her boyfriend, you should know what makes her happy. So when giving her a present or doing a deed, it is important that she would like the fruit of your labor, and not just the effort itself. 4. Remember the dates. If there's one thing you should know about the female species, it's that they have really sharp memory, especially when it comes to dates and important occasions. They'd be upset if you forget a monthly anniversary, or your actual anniversary, her birthday, Valentine's Day, and dates when you're supposed to do something special together. So yes, it is important to keep your calendar updated by marking all the occasions that are important to her, and make sure that you do your part in making these days extra special. 5. Take the initiative. You don't want to experience the wrath of a nagging girlfriend, right? Well, girls become naggers when their boyfriends don't take initiative in things that they are expected to be doing. So it is a must that you take the initiative, not only in meeting her needs, such as picking her up at work or going out on a date, but as well in doing deeds she doesn't expect you to do. Being self-reliant and not depending on her orders helps a lot, not only in making you romantic, but also in improving your relationship because she sees you be someone she can rely on for the long term. 6. KISS. Keep things simple and sweet. Sometimes she feels more loved when you do things that do not cost a lot, as these are the gestures where she sees your effort the most. These include spending time with her without having to go out on a date, or writing her love letters out of the blue, or simply holding her hand while walking down the street. 7. Exercise chivalry. Girls these days often exclaim that chivalry is dead, mainly because it is no longer observed by most men. You may want to prove your girlfriend wrong, though, by making sure that she is pampered and protected by your actions. You may exercise chivalry through simple acts, such as opening the door for her, assisting her while walking in trails that may put her at risk of tripping or falling, or making her wear your sweater whenever she gets cold. 8. Give her something personalized. Surprises also come in the form of personalized gifts. You may want to do something out of your imagination and give it to her as a sign of your love that's for her and for her only. Such examples include making a mixtape using her favorite songs, or writing her a poem in case you have a thing for rhymes, or serving her your signature dish. You can also wear a personalized shirt with a quote or statement that publicly declares your love for her, in case you're feeling proud of her and your relationship. 9. Accompany her shopping. Probably one of the best ways to show that you are a romantic boyfriend is this: taking her out shopping. You need not spend for whatever it is she is going to buy, but your mere willingness to accompany her is good enough to be romantic. This is because we all know that guys dread this task, and only a few good men can keep up with their ladies' shopping attitudes. Your girlfriend will love you even more because she knows that you are not only exercising chivalry but are also very patient with her girl deeds. 10. Keep tabs on things that will improve her life. Lastly, you may show your romantic side by knowing ahead of the things that make her life easier. You see that she often stays up late due to work, then makes her a glass of coffee and a sandwich. You see that she skips meals because of hectic schedules, then makes her packed lunch that she can eat in between breaks. You see that she gets dehydrated more often than usual, then places a bottle of water in her bag. These things make her feel that you totally care for her welfare and safety, and for most girls, this is the most romantic deed any guy can do. Being romantic doesn't make you less of a guy. In fact, it adds more to your manliness points. And girls see through these acts, and doing so will give them more reason to love you better.